Hi, I'm Suman. Today I'll be bursting few of the popular myths about diet and nutrition. People often ask me that is it okay to eat dinner after 7? They think it is bad. I don't believe so. I think dinner time is very important to set it right. If your dinner time should be same as your breakfast time. So suppose if you're an early riser, if you have your breakfast at 7, then maybe you can have your dinner at 7 because you'll definitely sleep by 9. But if you have your breakfast by 9, you should have your dinner also by 9. Actually, what I believe that you should maintain 4-hour gap between your major meals. Breakfast should be 9, lunch should be 1, evening snack should be around 5 o'clock and dinner should be 9. If you maintain this proper gapping between your meals, you will not have binges, you'll remain healthy, you will not fall sick, and you'll have a good metabolism. Another myth people have that rice is fattening. Is it so? It doesn't have any fat. In fact, 25 grams of rice will just have 0.5 grams of fat. So how is it fattening? Actually, eaten in excess quantity is fattening. Why? Because rice ultimately turns in glucose, and the glucose which is unused for energy will turn into fat. So that's how rice is fattening. But if you eat in limited quantity, you can eat rice every day. Like my diet has rice for lunch every day, but I have only this much quantity. So enjoy your rice. It's very good for your skin, it's very good for blood pressure, it's gluten-free, it's easily digestible and very healthy. Another very popular belief is that fruit should be had empty stomach. I totally disagree for two reasons. One is that if you have fruit empty stomach, it washes out all the good bacteria from your gut and your digestive system becomes weak. So soon after having fruit empty stomach, say for a month or two, you'll find that you are getting gas more aggressively, or you're facing flatulence or acidity. Secondly, your hair starts turning white. So fruits can never become a meal itself. So don't ever replace your breakfast or lunch with fruits. Secondly, fruits can be had after a meal as a dessert. So imagine if you have fruit which is sweet, instead of having cakes and pastries and ice creams and cold drinks. So any cakes and pastry will have at least 250 to 500 calories, whereas just one fruit will have not more than 50 to 70 calories. So your calories cut down so well, and plus it adds to the glow to your skin and your face rather than having highly sugar-laced desserts. So that's another advantage. So fruit can be had as fillers, whether with breakfast, after breakfast, with lunch, after lunch, before dinner, after dinner, but never empty stomach. In fact, what I believe that suppose you had your dinner at 9 and then you're awake till a very long time studying or watching a match or watching TV, what you should eat? You should not be eating bread, kurmura, bhujia, anything of that kind, but you can have fruits and nuts and buttermilk and milk. That should be your fillers after 9 o'clock in the night. Don't you all believe that brown bread is better than white bread? Brown bread doesn't mean that I'm only talking about the caramelized bread, I'm also talking about the wheat bread. So everyone believes that the way to good health is having whole wheat bread or multi-grain bread. I totally disagree. So I know it's a very big myth which I'm bursting today, but this is I strongly believe in. So first of all, to get the same taste from the whole wheat bread as vis-a-vis the white bread, a lot of stabilizing agents are added, more sugar solutes are added. So imagine the 9 centimeter size of a brown bread or whole wheat bread is 87 calories. Can you imagine what is the calorific content of white bread of the same size? It is just 50 calories. So there's a huge calorie deficit. Then secondly, since it has more sugar solutes, the glycemic index, which is the amount of sugar is released after eating any food, is much higher of whole wheat bread as compared to white bread. That is the second part. And also, you can understand, since the white bread is very spongy and very fluffy, so you can cut it into thin slices. But you can't do the same with the brown bread. The size of the slice thickness is much thicker than the white bread. So you actually consume more calories in the same size of a bread. Fourthly, people consume brown bread thinking it's rich in fiber, but the fiber content is not as high as they think. We get enough from our food in any case. So here is the summary. I'm not saying don't eat whole wheat bread. You can have whole wheat bread, but it's not as healthy as you think. I hope I have busted few of your myths today. Stay tuned for more videos. Stay healthy.